every person, let alone coach, journalist, you name it, we all grow, we all mature. Like, how have you changed now at NC State, at this point in your career and life, at the ACC, versus when you were in the SEC?
Yeah, I think that, look, you get fired, and you said, I mean, look, we were climbing the ladder pretty quick, and then boom, you get knocked off that thing. The ladder just comes out from underneath you. And you have to look, you have to look in the mirror. I mean, the first thing you got to look at yourself. Like we made mistakes. I made mistakes. I made mistakes, and I paid for for the mistakes that I made. And I was there's a difference between confidence and arrogance. And I was very arrogant there. I think arrogance is, hey, look, I can do whatever I want and it's just going to work and we'll figure a way out of it. I think confidence is, hey, we believe in our abilities, we believe in our job, and we're so good at what we do. We don't need to do some extra things. And I think that was something that I struggle with and still struggle with, but I think I've changed the components of my staff a little bit to have some people from the outside that can check me and regulate a little bit. And our administration's very active here and is going to do the same thing. And so I just felt like that, the difference between the confidence and the arrogance, and you learn from mistakes. I mean, you don't want to make the same mistakes. And I'm not one of these guys, I hear it all the time. Oh, well, you were just ahead of your time with NIL. Well, look, what we were doing there, just because we're ahead of our time with NIL, just because they changed the speed limit and you sped the week before, it doesn't mean that what you're doing the week before was right. And so, I think that, I'm not one of these guys that ascribe to, well, just 2 years ahead of your time. Well, I think that, what's right's right and what's wrong's wrong. And the rules and the spirit of the rules are the same. And so, we're getting ready to have this cap put in, and people are going to try to find ways around the cap. There's no doubt about that. But arrogance is, hey, we're going to figure out a way around the cap, and we're not going to have any repercussions, and we'll just keep moving. Confidence is, look, we're going to go right up to the cap, and we trust what we do and trust our systems and trust what we do enough that we'll be able to win.